Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy post-review Friday on a Saturday. So I had mentioned earlier in the week that I had hoped I would get my painting done in time. I did not, and that's okay. So rather than push this video till next Friday, I decided to just post my post review today on Saturday. So I hope you guys don't mind. We are going to be talking about Wonderland Party by Manuela Manello. This kit comes from Oraloa. They did send this kit to me for an unboxing on my channel. However, there was no stipulation on when I needed to complete it or that I needed to film a post review. It was just to unbox it on my channel. But I do like to mention when kits are sent to me. I also want to just say that just because this diamond painting was sent to me by the company does not mean that that changes my approach to a post review, my thoughts and opinions on the kit. But thank you to Oraloa for sending this one to me. I do have a link and a discount code in my description box below if you're interested in picking up this painting or anything else that they have in their store. This is a square drill, 66.2 centimeter by 78 centimeter diamond painting. There are 60 colors with 7 ABs, and I did complete this diamond painting for the hashtag Alice in a Winter Wonderland event, which is currently being hosted by Lindsay from Life with Lindsay. The event does go until Valentine's Day, so if you have a little snack size kit out that is Alice themed, you can still join in. I started this diamond painting on January 21st, and I finished it today, February 10th. Now, I am someone who generally does not like carrying diamond paintings over across months. I very much like to finish the diamond painting in the month that I planned to work on it. But once I got to a certain point on this kit, I just knew that I was not going to be able to finish it in time, which I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. So I had to suck it up and carry this one over into February. Like I mentioned, the event does go until Valentine's Day, so I did finish within the allotted time, which is nice. But this will count towards my February finishes. I am going to go ahead and pop up a full-length picture for you guys here because unfortunately I cannot get very much of this painting in. I do want to just pull it down a little so you guys can see the Cheshire Cat. So here is the Cheshire Cat. We have the Mad Hatter. We have Alice. But let me pop that picture up right here so you can see the entire painting. I do like how it came out. However, I have some thoughts. Now, I have worked on a few Oraloas at this point, and I do like the artist that they license. I think that this artist's work is beautiful. I think that the way that Alice is rendered is just too adorable. I really enjoy their version of the Cheshire Cat. The Mad Hatter looks like a vampire to me. I don't know why. I think it's the way that the teeth are. I think he has a gap in his teeth. Yeah. So there's like a little gap there in the original artwork, but it just kind of rendered like he was a vampire, which made me laugh. I love all the little mushrooms. I think they came out really nice. And there's two big flowers down here, one in each corner, which are beautiful. However, I do think that Oraloa at times has very unnecessary confetti. Now, I 100% agree that confetti is what gives detail, but confetti, when it's too much of it, can also just create like weird splotchy pieces on a diamond painting. Now, I cannot tell you for sure exactly how Oraloa renders. I am willing to bet that they are computer generated and then possibly touched up by hand. This does not appear to be completely hand rendered to me. If you have other information, you can let us know in the comments. I can also reach out to my contact at Oraloa. For some reason, I didn't think to ask that ahead of time, but I believe that they are computer generated, possibly touched up by hand. Now, when I say that unnecessary confetti, a lot of us that have been diamond painting for a while, we probably know that yes, confetti gives us that detail, but like I just mentioned before, sometimes confetti can give that like weird splotchy look. And this is an example for me. This is what I would consider an example of that. So we have the Cheshire Cat here. Sorry, I'm trying to fold this so we can see everything. And he is supposed to be striped. Now you can see in the original artwork that he is kind of like a magenta purpley type of color, and his body is that color, and then he's got like some purple stripes. Now I think the tail came out fine, but you can see all of these like weird splotches. Now, in my opinion, this was unnecessary. This could have just been the background color with some stripes. Looking at the original artwork, there's not much of a color variation. There aren't a bunch of different colors. So I think that perhaps that was just unnecessary. This could have been solid purple. Now, I did actually pull up a diamond to make sure that I had laid down the correct color. Let me do that again for you guys. Do I have tweezers? I do. Let me just pop up this color here, which I believe is the diamond symbol, if I'm not mistaken. It is. So it is the diamond symbol, which is this color. So I don't know, I kind of struggled with some of the color choices, some of the rendering choices. I just don't think that it was as crisp as I had been hoping, because like I said, this artwork is really cute, and I think had it been rendered a touch better, it would have, the end result would have been a bit better. Now, I still think that this diamond painting is adorable, and I was kind of going in to this painting knowing from past experience the way that Oraloa rendered. Do I think it's bad? No, not at all. But sometimes when you're working on a painting and you have like unnecessary color changes, it can just be kind of frustrating. Like, for example, again, I'm looking at these greens here, and I just don't know that all of these color changes were needed. Obviously, the original artwork is quite shaded, but the way that it just came out with the software, I just don't think it translated very well. Now, could that be that the painting itself just didn't translate well to diamond painting? Sure, that does happen. And these are just my personal thoughts. Some people may look at this and be like, oh my God, it's perfect. I love how it's rendered. And I think that that's great. But for myself, who I'm not an expert, you guys, I'm not trying to say I'm an expert, but I've been diamond painting for a while. I've worked on diamond paintings from a lot of different companies who perhaps render different ways, computer generated, hand generated, a mixture of both. And to me, this could have just been a bit smoother. Now, does it take away from the overall effect of the kit? You guys let me know. I'll pop up another full-length picture here so that you guys can see that, and let me know what you think down below. I think that it's just a bit splotchy for me. Like, for example, again, this vest I think could have just been a little bit smoother, but I think the mushroom turned out great. Like, I love the color variation in the mushroom. I think it came out really nicely. Same with the mushrooms over here. I think it gave a lot of detail with those color changes. It's just more so in some of these larger areas that, again, I think it came out a little bit splotchy. Let's next talk about the drills. Now, I have worked on one other square diamond painting from Oraloa. It was back in the day. I think it might have been, it definitely wasn't last year. I think it was 2022. I worked on a square from them that I had purchased myself, and I had quite a bit of popping. That post review is on my channel. I think it was called I can't remember what it's called. I'll try to remember to pop it in the description for you guys. But I had a lot of popping drills and I was quite frustrated with the drills themselves. I'm very happy to report that I had a much better experience with the drills this time around. Now, if you've been following me for a bit, you know I'm kind of in a square drill rut. I have not been enjoying square diamond paintings, but the quality of the drills was much, much better this time around, and I am very excited to hear that. I had heard that from some other people, but I really wanted to try them for myself, and they were a lot better quality. I do not have any drill popping, which is a big pet peeve of mine, so everything here is laying down perfectly flat, so I'm really, really excited for some of the other square drill kits that I have in my stash from them. As far as individual drill quality, I did have quite a bit of trash. Let me grab a different tray. I did have, maybe I should have gotten a bigger one. I had a lot of trash. So here is all the trash for this diamond painting, which again is a 66.2 by 78 centimeter. So not a really large kit, also not a super small kit. A lot of the trash that I had was actually drills that were stuck together. So like 2 drills that had a little piece of resin, or I think these are resin drills if I remember correctly, that were holding them together. I also had some just random pieces. We have 3 drills stuck together there. I also had a lot of drills that had holes in the top or that were caved in on the bottom. Trying to think of what else. I think that was pretty much it. Just a few like random little pieces of resin. Now, while I do think that this is a pretty hefty amount of trash for the size kit, I had plenty of every color diamond. So the only time that trash drills really bother me is when I run out of a color, and that did not happen. I had plenty of everything. Like, look how much leftover AB 5200 I had. Trying to look at some of the colors. I had a decent amount of 310 left, quite a bit of 312. These blues were made up a lot of the top portion in the background there. So I did have plenty of every color. Let me just pull these over so you guys can see what the color palette was. I did do a kitting up for this diamond painting. If you are interested in seeing that, it's in the Kit and Chat playlist for 2024. But yeah, even though I feel like this is quite a bit of trash, overall, I felt like the drill quality is much improved from my previous square kit that I worked on from Oraloa, and I had plenty of every color left over. So, you know, some people don't even care about trash drills. I just like to keep them to share them with you guys as part of my review. I believe that is everything I had to say about this diamond painting. There were 7 ABs. I don't necessarily think we needed 7 ABs. Was it fun? Sure. But some of them were just kind of randomly placed. I loved the white ABs and these snowflakes around here. I think that was beautiful. There's also some orange in the Mad Hatter's hair, which is nice. I have a drill that I did not push down. There we go. I have not rolled this diamond painting yet because I wanted to get this video filmed. So while there was a drill that was kind of popping up, I think it's just because I have not gone through and rolled over it yet. We do have a ton of white ABs. We have some in the teapot. We have some in the Mad Hatter shirt. There's some yellow in Alice's hair. I think she turned out so cute. She's my favorite part of this diamond painting. I think her little headband rendered really nicely. You've got the buttons on her dress. I think she's just super cute. One thing that I did change is in the Cheshire Cat over here. The mouth had the 963 AB, which was the pink. They had that rendered, but then they had... looking for, okay, so they had that light pink, and then they had 819 for the mouth, and I actually swapped out the 819 for some of the extra AB 5200. So he has more of a like megawatt grin there, but I thought that it looked cute. And I think I also added in some of the ABs to his eyes, but those are the only changes that I made to the kit. All in all, I am happy with the finish. I'm more excited that I was able to join in Lindsay's event. This will be my 3rd year that I have completed an Alice themed kit to join in on the fun. I will link Lindsay's channel down below so you guys can check her out if you're not already subscribed. She is one of my favorite people in the community. So I think that's it for the diamond painting itself. Let me share my accessories with you all. All right, do I have my washi tape? I do not. Okay. Here is the washi tape. So for around the border, I used this floral tape. I couldn't really find one that I liked better, and I thought the colors matched pretty well. This is from Amanda Michelle Designs. And then I use the Thin MT tape. It is a brand that you can get pretty much anywhere where washi tape is sold. I got this in a pack of 12 maybe off of Amazon, and I use this on my containers. So when I go to pull off my labels, they will come off very cleanly. The putty I used is from Excuse Me Designs. They are now called Rose Mud. They no longer sell their putty in these little pots. It's in the, I think like a lot of companies do, with the little bag with the release paper. I haven't picked any up from them. I definitely need to buy some updated putty from them. This is called Secret Wonderland. I got this in a sample set that they did a couple of years ago now at this point. Smells good though. My cover minder is from, I believe, Galloway's Gallery. I'm trying to think of where else it could be from. I'm pretty sure that is where I picked it up. I will leave their shop linked down below. My tray is from Printable by Design on Etsy. I like these trays. This one, unfortunately, had a little bit of a printing, I don't know if it was like a printer error, but this last little line here, the top is kind of rounded instead of being straight. So I had a drill that got stuck there every single time, which got pretty annoying by the end, but I do enjoy these trays. They have some really fun colors. And then my pen, which is one of my favorites in my collection, is from, oh my gosh, Kevin's Creations. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Did they change their name? Or did they just separate their shop? I will leave the Etsy shop in the description. I know they recently separated their diamond painting pens from other things that Kevin makes. I just can't remember if they changed the name of where they sell diamond painting pens. So again, I'll leave their Etsy shop in the description. This was a custom that I had made. They had actually sold a couple of these and I missed out on it. And I was able to reach out to Erica, who is Kevin's wife, and they were able to make one of these for me. I absolutely love it. And what better kit to use it on than this one? I think that's everything for today's post review. I'm going to go ahead and pop up one more picture for you guys here. And I just want to say thank you for being patient with me finishing this kit. I've been promising a post review for a bit now, and unfortunately I couldn't get it up until today, but that's okay. It's time to move on. I can finally start one of my kits for February. So I will be back on Monday with a kit and chat, which I'm actually going to film right after this one. I will be kitting up one of my smaller Amazon snack size kits. Diamond Art Club snack size kit, I should say. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's post review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye.